What's up, everyone? From Northern Lights, visible all the way down in Puerto Rico, to solar eclipse, to Austin having family emergencies and unable to make videos. If you missed today's live stream on Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But if you missed it, I had to go to several funerals in the last month and a bunch of other stuff, including some family emergencies involving family's health. Family's more important than the tech channel, but I'm sorry it happened. But here we are. Shout out to the Computer Clan. Check out my Twitter. I quoted his link to this wallpaper for Mac OS. But after visiting a funeral here in May, Apple throws an event the next day. That conveniently rhymed, but here we are. Here's my reaction to the new iPads.
We have a huge day of announcements ahead of us, and it's all about iPad.
I'm thrilled to tell you all about the new iPad Air. Let's start with its brilliant Liquid Retina display. Users love the portability of the 11-inch form factor, which
I have the 11-inch iPad Air. It's pretty good. I did a review on the Tech Channel when it first came out.
is perfect for tasks like jotting down notes while working on a project. Some Air users would prefer an even larger display for more room to work, learn, and play. So, inspired by iPad Pro, where about half the users choose a larger screen, we created a 13-inch model of the
So if you wanted a 13-inch model iPad Air, there you go.
new iPad Air as well. The 13-inch Air has 30% more screen real estate than the 11-inch Air. The larger display gives users more space to express their ideas in apps like Freeform, or to see more participants in a video call on
I also heard that the 13-inch iPad Air is 20% brighter than the 11-inch.
Zoom. It also provides more space to view multiple apps using Split View in iPadOS. And both displays have the same advanced features, so all your content looks absolutely gorgeous. We've also redesigned the iPad Air to put the front-facing camera on the landscape edge.
This should have been done long ago. Thank you, Apple, for finally listening to your audience that has been telling you since the pandemic.
And it features Center Stage, which uses machine learning to automatically keep everyone in the field of view. So it's
Yay.
perfect for connecting with friends and family over FaceTime, or joining a video conference while using a keyboard. The new Air features landscape stereo speakers with spatial audio, so it sounds great.
It probably was improved, but the M1 iPad Air had the same features.
And the 13-inch model has even better sound quality with double the bass. The new Air comes in 4 finishes, a new blue and
I wonder if the blue is the same color blue as the current iPad Air with M1 chip.
a new purple, as well as a beautiful starlight and space gray. And its durable design uses a 100% recycled aluminum enclosure. Air
Nice.
users also love how quickly they can get things done. So we're stepping up performance in a big way with the incredibly fast M2. So that's the new iPad Air.
That's nice that it got the M2 chip and got a few upgrades, including the fact that it starts at 128 gigabytes of storage at $599, no price increase for that iPad Air. And the I believe there's no price increase the last time I checked. The iPad Air 5th gen was starting at 64 gigabytes. I was like, nope, not happening.
Air. Now available in 11-inch and 13-inch models. Powered by the incredible M2 chip and featuring a landscape front camera and faster Wi-Fi.
Faster Wi-Fi. Yeah, I have internet that does a gig, but my M1 Air does not take full advantage of gig service here at my house.
The starting storage, which is now 128 gigabytes.
Nice.
We've also expanded the number of storage options by adding 512 and 1 terabyte.
Just like the M2 iPad Pro.
And even with all these upgrades, we're thrilled that the new 11-inch Air still starts at just $599.
Okay, so yes, it still starts at $599, which is good that they didn't increase that one.
And the 13-inch Air is just $799. That's a remarkable value for a device with so many advanced features and capabilities. You can order the new Air today, and it'll be available next week.
That is on Wednesday. As of filming this video, it is the 12th. That is on the Wednesday of this week coming up.
This is the all-new, impossibly thin, incredibly powerful iPad Pro.
All right, so the iPad Pro, I want to get out of the way because there's been a lot of controversy, and of course, Sneed Mobile Tech, he talks about wireless stuff involving the U.S. U.S. carriers. They removed millimeter wave. They believe, I guess, according to some of the people on the podcast that Sneed had the night of, after this event, I believe it was either that or it was on Wednesday. Every day keeps blending for me right now because it's been so chaotic. But the M4 is also in the iPad Pro. They gave it the M4 before even their MacBooks, but the millimeter wave was removed, so it only has the mid-band 5G, which is like your N77 and outside the United States N78, or your low-band 5G connectivity, and of course LTE.
It has a stunning new design, breakthrough new display, outrageous performance, and amazing accessories. Let's get
All right.
started with its stunning design. We've always envisioned iPad as a magical sheet of glass. And with this new design, that vision is brought to life more than ever.
And you made it lighter than the iPad Air.
The new Pro comes in two sizes, a new super portable 11-inch model and a new expansive 13-inch model.
All right. If I buy this iPad and it gives me carpal tunnel, Apple, I'm going to be mad at you.
And both are unbelievably thin. The 11-inch Pro is 5.3 millimeters thin.
Okay. This is going to be interesting.
And the 13-inch Pro is an incredible 5.1 millimeters thin. Compared to the previous iPad Pro, the difference is striking.
Okay, I'm not going to troll, but adding jerry-rig everything's 2018 iPad Pro bending test would be a interesting moment right now. But, okay.
The new iPad Pro is even thinner than the iPod Nano.
Ooh, you better have adjusted that frame and moved that Apple Pencil charging window around, or this thing's going to snap in half.
Which makes it the thinnest Apple product ever. And they're both lighter as well. In fact, the 11-inch model is less than a pound.
Once again, lighter than the iPad Air. Can't really call it a breath of fresh air.
And the 13-inch model is nearly a quarter pound lighter than its predecessor. iPad Pro comes in two great finishes, silver and space black.
I personally like silver models. I don't really like the black colors, but hey, nice.
Both with 100% recycled aluminum enclosures.
Okay, cool. About the recyclable aluminum. You said that with the Air. Redundancy.
And it's just as strong as the previous design, despite being so much thinner.
2018 iPad Pro is saying, look at me, I can bend. I'm the folding iPad.
Just holding it in your hands is an unbelievable experience.
Okay, I'll put that to the test.
Now, let's talk about its breakthrough new display.
All right, Samsung Knights, I got something to say. Samsung tablets have had OLED displays for quite a while.
The new iPad Pro, we wanted to give customers an even more remarkable visual experience. And we did just that by bringing OLED to iPad for the very first time. With OLED technology, the pixels generate both the light and the color for...
At least you didn't say the first tablet to have OLED. Thank you. Thank you. Just you pointed out that your iPads are finally catching up with the rest of the market.
Unparalleled precision. However, for the expansive displays in iPad Pro, a single OLED panel doesn't generate enough brightness to deliver the XDR performance iPad Pro users expect.
Okay, so they made the XDR display as bright as my MacBook Pro display. Nice.
So we developed a state-of-the-art display that uses two OLED panels and combines the light from both to deliver phenomenal full screen.
Okay, looking at this on my XDR, the mini LED display, but I haven't looked at an XDR display only once in person. This is gonna actually look nice.
Screen brightness. This technology is called Tandem OLED, and it's
tandem OLED. We just pulled that out of Tim Cook's sweatshops.
A breakthrough for iPad Pro. The new Pro can support an incredible 1000 nits of full screen brightness for
Yay! My MacBook Pro does that too.
both SDR and HDR
Oh, by the way, so does my iPhone.
content, and 1600 nits of peak HDR brightness. This is
Yeah, and when you're outside too, which will be nice, considering the 600 nits. Now I really hate my iPads right now.
the new Magic Keyboard for iPad Pro.
Okay. So, when it comes down to these Magic Keyboards, I need to pull up a screenshot for reference. Because I'm going to stick with the MacBook Pro or Air, depending on your choosing. Because if you spec'd out the Apple device of the MacBook, in this case, right here, and the iPad, this was posted by one of the Apple beta testing profiles, beta profiles. Look at the psychology that Apple's pulling. $2,377 versus $2,399. I'm sorry, but I'll go with the MacBook Pro. You can see it on my X/Twitter. I quoted it. There you go. Back to the reaction.
It's been completely redesigned to be much thinner and even lighter. Opening it reveals the magic floating design that users love. It comes in two colors that perfectly match the new Pro.
Okay, the floating design I don't mind that. That's different than my MacBook Pro and Air.
And it's loaded with great new features. First, it now includes a function row for quick access to convenient controls like screen brightness. It also has a gorgeous aluminum palm rest and a larger trackpad that's even more
Just give iPadOS more macOS features and call it a day and say it's a hybrid between a MacBook and a damn iPad.
responsive with haptic feedback. So the entire experience feels just like using a MacBook.
To start, we added a new sensor in the barrel of the pencil to enable new
Introducing Apple Pencil Pro. Oh, wait. I can't use it with my 2018 iPad Pro or my 2022 M1 iPad Air. I don't really care about the Apple Pencil, but thank you, Apple, for making me spend more money. Thank you. Thank you, Apple.
interactions. So now, for example, you can just squeeze it to bring up a new tool palette.
Nice.
And when you squeeze the pencil, a haptic engine delivers precise feedback that you can feel. A gyroscope allows you
I'm probably going to play with the Apple Pencil once and then clip it to the iPad and regret the $300.
to roll the pencil for precise control of the tool you're using, like changing the orientation of a shaped pen or brush. If you ever lose Apple Pencil Pro, you can easily locate it, since it now supports Find My.
Okay, I've never really used the Apple Pencil, so I'm kind of trolling here, but that's actually some nice features. Is it worth the $300 something when you're paying for Apple tax? Yes, but when not looking at it from an Apple tax standpoint, no. Find My support. I always was concerned that if I clamped it to either the iPad Air or my the iPad Pro 2018, and it somehow got detached and lost, say in this big office or somewhere throughout the house, say my niece borrowed my iPad, she wanted to draw on it, and she lost the Apple Pencil. Now that it's got Find My support, hey, nice, but sorry, my niece ain't touching a $300 Apple Pencil.
So that's the new Apple Pencil Pro. With its incredible new features, it begins a whole new era of creativity on iPad.
So that's the new iPad Pro. It features the breakthrough Ultra Retina XDR display, the next level performance of M4, fast 5G cellular, and a landscape
Without millimeter wave.
front-facing camera, all in a jaw-dropping, incredibly thin and light design that's the thinnest Apple product ever.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go see this thing in person. Not right now, but in probably within the next few months. And if I can, I will trade in one of the iPads in my studio for this tablet, probably. But I'm not making promises on that one. So if I do, it's gonna be a review later on, probably after everyone's had it for 6+ months because I'm strapped financially right now. So sorry.
This is the iPad we've always dreamed of making. The new iPad Pro comes with double the storage, which is now 256 gigabytes.
Good.
The 11-inch model starts at $999, and the 13-inch
Increase of $200.
model starts at $1299.
Another increase of about $200.
The new Magic Keyboard for iPad Pro is $299 and $349. And the new
Okay, $299 for the 11-inch version of the Magic Keyboard and $349. Still nasty price hikes.
new Apple Pencil Pro is just $129.
Okay, I was joking about $300. $129 is not horrible, but still,
An amazing value for such an incredible device.
you may think so.
Customers can order the new iPad Pro, Magic Keyboard, and Apple Pencil Pro today,
Which was on the 7th of May, which was a Tuesday.
and they'll be available next week.
Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.
Thank you, Tim Cook. I will try to have a great day now that my bank account is completely shredded. So let me know what y'all think about that, and if you want me to react to Apple events when I see the highlights like this. And a shout out to the channel that put this up. There you go. Here's the comment section. Here's the top comments. I'll feature them for a brief amount of time. But let me know what y'all think down below, and I will see y'all later. If you plan on picking up one of these iPads, let me know if you are and why. And I will see y'all in a future video. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.